Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozor of class and an example to all aspiring footballers. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kaka. Mbappe. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Many passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played, well played. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Mbappe! Ball is over the line. A sharp little ball here. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Showing great feet there. He whips it across. Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Pavlovic kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Sparta Rotterdam finding their passes. And here's Neymar. Chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that looks a decent ball. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Neymar. Looks a smashing ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Could move up a gear here. Eze wins the duel this time. Yamal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vieira. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Makaleli has a look and plays it forward. Kaka running with the ball. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Here's Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Makaleli. Oh, that's... and he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vietnam with the corner. They're first. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Decent enough try. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Barcola. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. He's looking wide. And it's Eze. And it's Chouameni. Tries to thread one through. That's been cut out. Well played. Bruno Fernandes. Eze. Bruno Fernandes. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Has crossed into them. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Sparta Rotterdam! There is the breakthrough. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Sparta Rotterdam have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
Takes a shot! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Sparta Rotterdam applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Bruno Fernandes. Now, he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Makaleli.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good strength. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. Now Kaká. Makaleli. Yamal plays the ball back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Time and again they are repelled. Barcola. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Shot could be on. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Nice control. And it's Makaleli. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Eze. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kaká. No, that's been intercepted. Eze. Oh, right place, right time. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And here's Barcola. Nicely spread. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Gets his head on it! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Distributed tidily. Knocks it into space. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Neymar. Out to the right. Bruno Fernandes. He's played it back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the shot! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Decent chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's had a shot! Vietnam are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Shifted it to the flank. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Sparta Rotterdam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Kaka. That looks a good ball through. Van Nistelrooy receives it in a wide position. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
For members of our fan clubs
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. He's had a shot! Goal! Sparta Rotterdam! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Mbappe. He's well positioned here. And he's straight offside. He's had it taken off him. And here's Barcola. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Barcola. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's looking wide. And the pass is intercepted. Driving forward. Chouameni. Nicely weighted ball. Spread it left. Lovely bit of skill. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, that defending is unapologetic. Real chance! Neymar! What about that one? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Sparta Rotterdam are sitting. Takes a shot! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Look at the space here. Barcola. Modric showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. Bruno Fernandes. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. And no, that was never going to make it. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bruno Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Modric. Out to the right. Yamal. Now somewhat off target. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played. Shifted it to the flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries to play it through.
There will be 1 minute added
Lingered
time.
over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Neymar. A vicious ball here. Walker promptly onto that, and that is that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is
And if you
quite
do
a
have a
game,
chance
breathless
today, please take some
and
time
laced
out
with
to give your
excitement.
support to
Well,
our
it's a
Better
lead
Stadium
that's
Fund.
by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bakula! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's found a way through. Up he goes! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Upamecano.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Spread neatly, and he's managed to get free. In by Vinicius. Chance! It's a goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely spread. Van der Ven goes steaming forward, and it's been played through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, nice touch. Chouameni. That's a good ball out wide. Played back in. Tonali could move up a gear here. And it's Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Knocks it out wide. Yamal. Bruno Fernandes. Sparta Rotterdam finding their passes. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best. That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Yamal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a smartly directed ball. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Taking place.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Vietnam will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he's away. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Neymar.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes.
And this is
added time.
Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. We are into overtime. Modric. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Saka. For Musiala. Over to the left. Neymar gets into a good position. Neymar. And it's Tonali. And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the...
And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shot, surely! Rodrigo, and that could set him on his way. Shot could be on. Delivery from him. He rises! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Marquinhos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's tidy. Traumeri. And this is Neymar. He's had a shot! He want to be quick to recover this. Decent enough try.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. He is through here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And no surprise, that's a booking. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Traumeri makes the interception. Now it's Barcola. Now this could be a chance. He's... Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Real chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, that's a key interception. Modric. Over to the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Gets a good foot in there. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Barcola. Neymar has it in a wide position. Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. And Rodrigo. And he's forced to go back. And it's Rodri. And it's Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get onto this? Oh, it's just a little long. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. Decent progress down the left. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neymar. Walker wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, well played. Sparta Rotterdam are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Barcola. And they can counter here. Modric. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Quick reminder today, please have
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Vietnam go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Here we go again then.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Tonali played out to the right. Mbappe. Tonali. It's Bellingham. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Bruno Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. Nice control. Plays the return pass. He's free, he has got space. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Will play through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And a chance! And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nicely spread. He's in space and looking for options. Plays it in low. Yamal. Can he spark a counter here? Chouameni. He'd have done well to reach that. Tonali. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Modric. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty. It's Neymar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Neymar certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yamal. Modric. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kyle Walker. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Has a look and plays it forward. Great ball and he's in here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Quansah did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Looking here to chip it through. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's got away. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
The goal scorer!
And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, it's a great ball. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's made its way to him. That's good play. He's having a shot! No, he's missed it.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Foot in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tonali plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Rudiger cuts it out. Rodri. Now Tonali.
4 added minutes has been
Here's
indicated.
Yamal. Neymar. Time added on 4 minutes. This looks promising. Aims beyond the defence. That has been slung wide. Modric. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered through. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And this is Neymar. Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Tonali. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tonali goes short. Now it's Rodri. He's on it. Can he get away? And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Upamecano. Now it's Rodrigo. Turns and goes back. Takes a shot! Sensational from Vinicius Junior. A finish right from the top draw.
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Sparta Rotterdam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Thinks of it. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Tonali. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rodri. Now they can break here. Great vision. Rodrigo receives it in a wide position. Oh, that was vital. Eze. Bruno Fernandes. Could move up a gear here. Barcola. This is promising. Oh, good ball. He's found a way through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Succumbs to the pressure. Tries to pass it through. Upamecano calmly anticipates. And it's Tonali. Bellingham. Tonali. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Sparta Rotterdam are looking to break at pace. It's a good spell of possession, this. Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is onto this. Can he get on the end of this? Pinches it off him. And here's Vinicius Junior. And a chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Mbappe. Sparta Rotterdam have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
There will be 1 minute added
Quality
time.
ball. And it's Eze. Look at the space here. Bruno Fernandes! Decent hit and on target. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rodri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Tonali. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Out to the left it goes. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Cross to the back post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Rodri. And it's Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Plays the return pass. Tonali. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill. And the ball's gone astray. Now it's Tonali. It's Bellingham. Now it's Barcola. That has been slung wide. That's beautifully weighted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's come to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe. He's under a lot of pressure there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vinicius Junior, and a shot! Chouameni. It's a good ball out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tonali. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's slung out wide. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. There's the shot! It's a goal! And they get themselves themselves in front.
The goal scorer.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Vietnam take the lead. That's a good ball. That's good play.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Eze. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Eze. Vietnam can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And it's in. And there we have it. The two-goal cushion.
84 minutes is
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's got away. Jabal!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Musiala. Vinicius Junior. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And time is up. Vietnam can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and
Hello,
proficiency.
attendees. This is a
Vinicius
Children's
Junior
announcement.
voted man of the
Would the
match.
father